I'm not addicted to the vape. I'm addicted to Afro.
Don't do that with your voice the whole time. Did you start doing this? We call it the Johnalog.
All right.
So that's a name?
You got a lot of things. I was fucking, the one that was getting shit on because I was on my phone falling asleep.
Yeah.
John's got a Johnalog.
The Johnalog.
Okay.
Monologue.
I would love to know. There's
John.
probably 2 people that said that I was falling asleep, and it was probably fucking.
It's 3 people said it to me. 4 or 5 people said it to him.
The fuck out of
It's
here.
an exaggeration.
Such a liar.
10% of the total views of people thought
Of our first video, not of our
that you
most
were
recent.
like on opiates, nodding out on your phone.
Jesus Christ.
This was you. This is what I'm going to do a demonstration.
Go ahead, hit me up.
Can we
You guys talk about like the Giants or something. What were you talking about just now?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We had discussed that. Remember, we were going to talk about Tommy, and then we were going to segment into the social media.
Yeah.
With that. So I'm like, I got a segment. I'm going to talk about Tom. I'm like, Tommy was
Segue
running
into it.
And I was like, Tommy's running the social media, and you just popped up and you go, why would you ask about social media?
Because I
It's
wasn't,
on video.
because I wasn't
There's
paying
proof.
attention.
This isn't, nobody's making things up. That is on video and accurate.
I was watching some other podcasts of like smaller companies that are similar to us, and they all like talk about like what they do, like sell, like what they sell, and I noticed that we don't do that at all. So
Right.
we should do the introductions. I'm Scott with Underground Nutrition with Paramount, and we sell protein and pre-workout, and then you guys.
And we sell
the best.
fitness, lifestyle, money can buy.
We have the best supplements in the world. www.undergroundnutrition.com.
Yeah. And we have a really
Wait,
cool
no,
gym.
no, that's not my website.
Yeah, I get it. It's funny.
Underground Nutrition. www.undergroundnutritionnj, as in NewJersey.com, because somebody bought my domain name.
Okay.
Did they try to sell it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Like a month or two after we didn't, me and Al didn't know what we were
He
doing.
told us this.
Yeah.
ParamountGym.com and ParamountGymNJ.com.
Yeah, that's our website.
Yeah.
But you have both.
No,
ParamountGym.com.
no, we didn't even try.
We didn't even try.
We just
Paramount
kept it
Gym.
Well, too
synonymous.
late. Somebody bought it. Guaranteed. As soon as
Yeah.
you LLC something, people are there to
Yeah, that's what
buy the .com.
That's what your little scam artist kid was telling us about too. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one. Telling
He's
us.
probably the one
He
who bought
does
it.
that shit.
He's probably the one who bought it, trying to sell it back to me.
How much did they want to sell it to you for?
$10,000.
That's insane.
That's so nuts.
You're
Oh
like,
my
no,
god,
I'm
I
all set.
fucking hate everyone.
But you don't understand, like the people, our website developers now are like, you should pay for it.
Are they?
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to get into like SEO and get your name out there. As soon as you start throwing NJs and all this stuff, it gets lost.
Yeah, it's too much people. It's just too much for people to remember and not even think. They're just doing underground.
It's already a ton. It's already a ton of letters.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And it's legal to do that?
To just buy somebody's domain
It's like
name.
price gouging.
No, what I'm pretty sure what happens is people who apply for LLCs, there's another group of people who pays for the information or the name of the businesses, and then they go and buy the .coms, or even worse than
For $5 a month.
yeah. And then if you maybe 1 out of 1,000 of those turn into a profitable business, and then they're like, hey, if you want it, buy it off me for $10,000.
There you go. Might be.
I remember I messaged the people who have Paramount Gym Instagram. It's Paramount Gymnastics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they didn't even
answer you.
They didn't even read it. That's how inactive their Instagram
They
is.
didn't even read it.
Yeah.
They're never on it.
If you put it in Google Maps, that comes up.
No, I know.
Paramount Gymnastics.
Yeah, there was like a sex scandal there.
Was there?
Yeah.
Some kid touching?
I don't know if it was kid touching, but somebody was accused of something.
There's always sex scandals in gymnastics.
Yeah.
A lot of weird stuff.
That's what I'm
It's like
saying.
the Catholic Church.
If I had a kid and I went to like a dance studio or a gymnast and it was a male, whatever, walking right out the door.
Out the door.
And I'm gonna say something weird to the guy.
Yeah, but
Like, how did you end up with this job?
right.
Why? Just out of curiosity.
Like, do you have a boyfriend?
I don't like kids that
Yeah.
much. Like, what do you want? You woke up one morning and you're like, you know what I want to do?
You teach kids how to
Teach
dance.
it how to
somersault.
do cartwheels.
I
Yeah.
just want to dance.
All right.
Your name's Glenn, and you work for a fucking
Yeah.
girls gymnastics. Mm-hmm. No, I'm good on that. So what were we doing today?
Podcast number what?
5.5.
5.5.
5.5.
We're gonna keep.
At some point, I think that we should flash a still shot of us in Justin's basement.
I deleted.
You deleted everything?
Yeah, I was like physically mad.
I hate you.
Really?
I feel like that's so mean.
What do you mean? I was mad at the whole thing. It wasn't that.
I feel like
It looked like crazy. We had a big stuffed animal next to us, which we thought was fun. But anybody else tuning in would be like, "What are these guys doing?"
Yeah, it was a little silly.
It was stupid, but I think the root of it.
Well, it
all
was
is
supposed to
so
be Alan.
upset.
It was supposed to
with
be.
my basement. I feel like that's the root.
I just feel like you got a little bit of money, you hit a couple parlays, maybe you get your basement redone.
My basement's fine. Dick.
He has had it. He had the carpet
Yeah,
redone.
the carpet redone. The carpet's nice.
The kitchen is where he should go because that's what. No, but that's what boosts the value. I like your. I'm just saying, if you're gonna redo something, redo the kitchen.
Yeah.
Kitchens and bathrooms are what jack up the price. Of the property.
Mike Waters got a guy. He can...
Okay.
All right, so I'm Underground Nutrition, one half of Underground Nutrition. We sell protein and supplements and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And this is Paramount.
Yeah, I'm one half of Paramount, Justin,
and I'm the other half.
and we have a top of the line fitness facility that offers personal training and also underground
We
supplements.
also have an underground,
You guys have a little.
so we technically both have an underground. Everybody here has an underground.
Yeah, we're like owners of underground too.
I'm not sure that's how it works. Like
We'll talk
legally.
to Alan.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to.
So careful, he doesn't come try to dissolve that LLC next.
He'll start putting stickers of underground all over the place too. If that's
I remember when Alan wanted me to was trying to negotiate putting the Hollow Labs logo on our turf.
It's on the actual turf.
On the actual turf.
Like
So
that.
I'm like, Alan, you're talking about like $6,500, $7,000. He's like, we could talk.
We can talk about it.
I'm like, I guess it. I mean, if you want to buy a $7,000 colored logo turf,
I mean, it's close to our.
He thought that he would bring it to his printer. For a couple $100.
that's what he'd come out and bang it on the turf.
That's what he was thinking.
On the turf.
Yeah. I was up at the new Iron Culture in North Bergen today. Have you guys? Have you been
we went up
inside
to
it?
dinner.
We did.
We went to dinner with one of our, I guess our account rep. Megan. She watches the podcast. Shout out to Megan.
She does watch the podcast. She says you're a big fan of the podcast.
Big fan of the
I don't
podcast.
blame her. This is pretty high quality stuff.
So yeah, she's like head of our merchant service. Is that
She's
correct?
the head of everything. She's
Yeah.
really the brains behind the operation.
She does everything. But yeah, we went up there,
Yeah.
drove past Iron Culture. John snapped a picture of it.
Did you see the QR code that they have on the side of the building?
It wasn't up yet.
It wasn't up yet.
I was like, that's brilliant.
That's awesome.
It's all over the ferries too. The New
I know.
York
So
Waterway,
yeah, but this is like you have a huge QR code on the side. It says Iron Culture coming soon, and you can. I
And
guess,
what does it take you to sign up?
get into a car accident as you try to scan that.
Driving past there, what did we see? The Bentley SUV,
Saw a lot of nice. It's a nice area.
It is nice. A lot of money out there.
Teslas,
People on
Bentley
bikes
SUV.
Yeah, a lot of people on bikes. I never.
acting like the hood isn't right down the street because it is.
Yeah, I mean that's everywhere. But I never been up there, and we were
I
driving.
used to work out there. I used to work out. In
Me
Jersey
and John were like, just like, this is insane. That whole area,
Yeah.
and the fact that Charlie and Arthur are able to have a gym in that area. God bless them. I'm super happy for them. I texted them today.
I can't wait to go back there and like train and then go down the street to that restaurant.
He doesn't care about training.
He just want to eat.
wants to go eat.
I just want to eat that
Excuse.
Wagyu burger.
It's just like we could go up there, we could train, and then we could go out to eat.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you just want to skip the training
No,
part
I
and
want to get a good session in. I want to get a good session.
Okay,
Burn a lot of calories.
okay. Was it nice though? It was cool.
Yeah, the locker rooms, standing showers,
So much equipment.
packed with equipment. They're not even. I think they have an October opening slated early October, 2nd or 3rd. Powerlifting room,
Oh, there's
The
I
rollers.
just saw the big room on TV on the internet.
soundproof
On the internet.
On the web.
powerlifting room. Yeah, it looks really nice. They have a big juice bar. There's gonna be a supplement store in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
No, that's really cool. What they have going on there today?
It was
some kind of like...
Yeah, it was the 9/11... I don't want to mess up what they called it, but it was a 9/11
memorial, something.
Fundraiser.
Yeah, it was a fundraiser. I bought a T-shirt, donated it.
That's nice.
We had a little table out there. Jared was there.
Oh, Jared went with you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
We just hired Jared.
I know. He better not.
What?
He's good.
Spread himself too thin.
He's good. We told him.
I told him today he's on loan. We're loaning him to you guys.
He's on loan.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of assumed that once the new spot opened, we might...
What, offer him more money and try to snatch him?
No, we never do that.
Yeah, no. And that's funny. You say he's on loan. That's like a soccer term in England, like when the players go on loan to another team. So that's what you're doing for us.
Gambling already.
That's not gambling. It's sports. Most people like sports. Team? You guys don't like sports. I don't understand.
He loves it. Don't you like sports?
He doesn't know anything about sports.
I don't know
he knows how to
sports.
gamble a little bit.
I know how to gamble. I like MMA.
And he watches fucking...
I watch rugby on YouTube.
Roll around with each other. Nate Diaz won. Actually, I like Nate Diaz though. So,
do you?
No, I fuck with Nate Diaz just because he's so stupid.
Did you watch the fight?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I watched the highlights of it this morning. I mean, it was pretty. What round did he submit him in?
4.
That's pretty
sick.
It
was a good fight. It was fun to watch.
Was he winning the whole time?
No.
Or no?
Nate? I mean, he was winning the rounds, but it wasn't like you weren't like this fight's in the bag.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I would say they were
like you said,
10,
he didn't.
9 rounds.
He's one of those. You know, he was like he doesn't really start up until he gets hurt. And then he's he's dangerous.
Yeah, he likes to get hit. Like he's like one of those psychopaths. So like
he checked the leg kick, man, and opened the dude's leg up, and it was. That was brutal. Right there, I'm tapping, standing on my feet. The best knockout was the girl got a fucking body shot.
Liver kick.
Oh,
yeah, just curled
KO.
up.
Dropped. Ugh, like a sack
Couldn't
of
go
potatoes.
on. Thought she died.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I would die with a liver kick.
They slow-mo'd it. It was like
I didn't even know liver kicks were a thing.
The girl was on the ground on her back, and she just
slumped.
Fucking, like, mule kicked and kicked the girl standing up over her, winning the fight, and just took a fucking heel to the liver, KO'd, fell to the ground, tapped out. That was that. That was fun.
All right, well,
I like watching two girls really punch each other in their faces.
That's entertainment for you.
I mean, you don't see it every day. You know?
No, you don't. 9/11 tribute.
So Iron Culture.
9/11 tribute. Nice. Did you guys post your 9/11 tribute memorial post? Did you figure that out?
John did. We got that figured out.
He was a little upset last night. Did he tell you?
I heard he was stressing out with our guy. It's just I'm so glad that he's taking care of it.
Was the caption?
Oh, I used a Barack Obama quote.
It was a good quote.
No, fuck you, man. Is that real life?
I did.
I didn't know it was a Barack Obama quote.
Hold on a second. I haven't seen it. So I don't go on Instagram. I'm a great business owner.
That was a Barack Obama quote?
It was.
Let's pull this up real quick.
It was a good quote.
9/11, 2001, never forget.
John voted.
Classy font. I like how you toned down the font. When you showed me the font the first time, I thought that was a little...
It was too much?
Yeah, it looked like, looked like he was trying to sell me something. On September 11, 2001, in our time of grief, the American people came together. We offered our neighbors a hand, and we offered the wounded our blood. We reaffirmed our ties to each other and our love of community and country. On that day, no matter where we came from, what God we prayed to, or what race or ethnicity we were united as one American family. It's amazing what 20 years will do, huh?
Yeah. It was good, though. I don't think it was...
How come you didn't attribute the quote?
I put in quotation marks.
Yeah, but I mean... you didn't want to...
I don't know.
You left the Obama off?
I just...
I mean, it's a great quote. I wonder who wrote it. I don't think he wrote it, but a speechwriter wrote it. Well, it's a good quote.
I think that's the case with most politicians.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's a great quote.
I
hope he comments and says...
It's mad that I at me, bro.
Where's my ad?
He's gonna hit you with the put some respect on my name, bro.
I don't know.
So you didn't.
We didn't
post for 9/11.
We haven't posted in like 5 days because we're having like a internal meltdown about Instagram right now.
Oh, well, okay.
Me and Alan are having a standoff of who can not answer DMs for the longest amount of time. He'll screenshot the DMs to me and send them to me and be like, "You're gonna answer these." I said,
we got a good thing.
We got a good system.
Yeah, just give it a couple years.
Remember they said all that stuff about how much we were going to hate each other? I don't hate you. He might hate me.
I don't hate John. No, I don't hate
We
John.
don't. Me and Al don't hate each other. We're not fighting. Like, he sent me the screenshot of the DMs. I texted ? I knew goddamn well exactly what he meant. And he's like, nobody's answered these for 2 days.
Right.
And I gave him one of these emojis.
Ha! And
we got it squared away Monday.
That's good.
Ask him, Tommy. Tommy's supposed to answer.
I said,
that's right.
We lost our Instagram guy. That's all right. We got it figured out starting Monday.
Do you want to hire me to answer DMs?
How much do you cost?
I don't know. Do you get an influx of DMs? Like a lot?
Dude, it's insane.
Is it?
There's a lot of it's like cool, like people tagging us and stuff. But then there's like the questions that you could Google that like people who don't even follow you. Like, what does creatine do?
Right.
We don't get those anymore. We got a lot of them.
In the beginning, we were getting them.
We got a lot.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah, a lot of questions.
No, it was like, you guys.
Are you going to get this or you have that?
You have this specific.
Can I bring my film crew?
They do that anyway.
Yeah.
No, but there was a lot asking about, like, are you guys going to have this specific obscure piece of equipment by this company?
Yeah. No, we don't do. We usually don't do like the memorial posts.
You didn't do the 9/11, huh? I mean,
I'm not sure we ever do. Sometimes we do.
It's a pretty important day,
but
man.
I'm a bit like, listen, dude. If it was like my personal, like, if you're questioning whether or not my patriotism, because I didn't put up a 9/11. I went to a 9/11 memorial today. Yeah. And posted on the internet. You know what I mean? Like,
the worst that drives me absolutely insane, and it happened again today I haven't been on social media for the entire 21 years, but for every 9/11 anniversary that I've had social media, you open your eyes, you open social media, and it's something at the top of your news feed like, never forget you were lied to.
That's just
Never forget that you were conned.
Like,
Never forget, never not be angry.
Yeah.
And it's usually some guy who like posts pictures of his vape or his methadone.
His methadone. his take home for the weekends.
No, it's just like I don't know. People are angry. They.
But to be clear, you just think it's in bad taste.
I think it's in bad taste. I think it's cringy.
What if you point out the conspiracy theory on any other day? Like, if it's September 10th and you're like, don't forget that, the passports were found in the...
I consider myself I think I'm a hyper self-aware person.
Yeah.
And in a situation like that, when I speak into a void like that, I just assume that I am speaking to somebody who was affected by that personally.
Yeah.
Or God forbid I was.
Yeah, because...
And especially when you're somebody, like, if you've done a whole bunch of... It just seems like all of the government's most coveted secrets end up on the same person's Facebook.
Yeah.
You know?
I definitely see that point. If I had lost somebody close to me, the story, it happened. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter.
And the last thing I want to do is on the day of remembrance is like be reminded of like these alternative, weird ways that I lost somebody I loved.
Do you think that the people who were affected directly cares what the political ideology or angle was behind the death of their loved one?
No, but that's the thing. But the overarching thing is do you believe the government? Even if you don't, I'm not saying I don't believe it. I think there's definitely things that we don't know. But on the day, shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
Yeah, or just
make a YouTube. And
you watch the Loose Change documentary.
Watch Ryan Dawson's YouTube.
It's you got to be able to pick your spots a little better.
Yeah, pick a battle.
That's
not
not even like pick your bet. Just pick your spots a little different. Wait, like you said.
Yeah.
Pick another day.
Tower 7's a little shaky though.
Oh yeah, I mean that one's weird.
I don't know enough about it, but like I said, because
all I'm saying is,
I've went down.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you remember the day the news? I remember the news that the vans that were getting pulled over with bomb residue in it. The arrests were made. Like, I remember...
I was in really bad shape.
So was I. But I remember...
I was in
they were saying bombs were going off live on the street. I mean, you can look at it. But I mean, look, it's in the middle of chaos.
Yeah, you don't know what that is.
And at the end of the day, if they told us the truth, or if they... I mean,
still wouldn't believe it.
Nobody's going to... Yeah. I sincerely...
Whatever they're telling me, I'm not believing.
Yeah. If all the news organizations are saying one thing, I tend to think, like, what's going on? What do you want me to do with that?
There's no way. That's why...
Oh, we should take the vaccine. Everybody?
Yeah, that's why, and then all that thing, like, the same thing goes for people that lost people with COVID. Like, do you think they want to hear...
Yeah, I have a friend of mine who lost his father.
Right.
Like, I bust his balls about the vaccine.
Right.
And he jokingly says,
like,
tell that to my dead dad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like,
he's like, it's kind of funny, but it's like, what do you say to somebody like that?
It's a tough spot.
It's a tough spot.
At this, I just, again, maybe I'm over... What is it, empathetic? Would that be the word?
You are very empathetic.
I am empathetic.
I think we took a test on one of the podcasts, didn't we?
Yeah, I feel like it's... I don't know. At this stage of the game, we're talking 21 years. I feel like the only, especially on today, like, let's just, spend some time reflecting on the pain that was caused.
Did you do that?
Of course, I do it all the time. I used to I'm not going to say that I used to sit and watch it, but when they used to read all the names...
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was amazing.
Yeah,
that these people get
so sad. It's so sad. Like, when you hear those calls, like,
that gets me.
That is awful. Or when you
I can't get cell phone service on an airplane to save my fucking life. How are they doing that?
I don't understand
they
either.
Had phones on the... I think they had phones on the plane.
People were saying they were calling from cell phones. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
I'm just saying, I've never been able to make a fucking phone call on a plane.
I can never even find a Wi-Fi.
You can buy Wi-Fi.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, was it like that back in 2000?
I don't know.
Zero chance.
I'm not even sure they had Wi-Fi back then.
Zero chance.
But
that said,
it was all dial-up.
That said, when the towers, the people, dude, it's
heartbreaking.
That's why I'm like terrified of heights, because I can't imagine what they went.
I've always been afraid of flying, and then that shit. I mean, that's one of the. I couldn't even.
So I mean, yeah.
But those are the same people that take to social media. It's like it would be a sin not to let every thought that flows through their mind not hit their newsfeed.
yeah.
Am I being mean?
There is that.
Am I being mean?
No, there's a particular corner of Instagram of edgy fellas. I think
Facebook
I might have been like that.
We were for a while, and I cringe.
Yeah,
I cringe when some of that stuff shows up in my memories.
Because not only because 5-6 years ago I've changed my opinions on a lot of things.
And you thought that you were going to change somebody's mind.
And I'm arguing with people, like really arguing with people.
It's hard to believe everything, man, because it's just. But on a day like this, like John said,
leave it alone.
Just don't want to
keep
hear
your fucking opinion to yourself.
Yeah,
because
June 11th we'll talk about it.
That's fine. Yeah. Or you want to talk about it, and leave it off social media, like John said.
Yeah, because nobody cares. So you're either preaching to a bunch of people who already believe what you believe, or you're just upsetting a bunch of people,
right?
Or embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, most silly. But then we would have nothing to talk about. So keep it up.
The last 10 minutes would have been a waste.
So we're gonna do the "Where were you" on September 11th bit.
I mean, if you want to do a really quick one, I don't care.
Where were you?
I was a senior in high school.
Had you start rapping yet?
Did you do a rap about it?
No, I didn't do a rap about it. No, I wasn't rapping yet. I was not a rapper.
Where were you physically? Like, where were you when you...
Social studies, like history class.
Oh, you were in class?
Yeah.
Oh, you were still in school?
I was still in school. Yeah,
okay.
I didn't drop out like you losers.
I didn't drop out.
I didn't drop out.
I went to college. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
I went to university. I dropped out of university.
I apologize.
He didn't make it very far.
You
got a GED on the fucking what was it? The Trail of Tears. Some like boot camp.
Oh, when you went out to Seattle?
He graduated high school.
Where'd you go? You went to Seattle?
On the Oregon Trail. His parents said, you gotta go. They gave him a backpack, a sleeping bag, and they gave him a GED at the end of it.
Right. Hit Seattle. Let me know.
That was like a month after 9/11.
Wearing his fucking Asics.
I didn't.
He didn't have no Asics.
I think I was like,
he didn't have no
Asics or something back then.
Yeah. No, I was in class. Obviously, they came in and tell you, and it was just.
Did it cut school?
They let you leave, yeah, because I live. It was in New York.
Were you low-key stoked about getting out of school?
No, I wasn't low-key stoked. It was scary, dude. Because I remember going to the principal's office like around there, and a girl found out that her dad was in work. You know,
and he was at the
towers. Yeah.
So where he died? Did you guys go? Did he die?
Yeah, he died. Yeah, I remember the girl's name. Like, fucking yeah. So we just left, and we went. And like, I don't know if you were like, but literally like, the Pentagon happened, then the other plane happened. So people like we're talking like end of the world type shit.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. So we used to go party in the woods, and we went and partied in the woods, and like drank and smoked, and thought the world was gonna end. Like,
were you guys like listening to a radio out there?
No, literally no. It was
like if it's happening,
it was after they both collapsed.
Oh, okay. So
so I went to this girl's house after like school. We were watching everything on TV. They collapsed. Literally, you think like 200,000 people just died.
Yeah,
and we're like, another plane hit the Pentagon, dude. Life's over.
Yeah. New York is under attack.
Yeah, and we were in New York. We were a half hour outside the city. That's where I grew up.
Oh, that's right. You were.
I was up there too.
So
that's where I lived.
Yeah, you lived in West Orange, right?
Well, I was at that time.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Close. I was still 30 minutes away from the city.
Super close, and we're like, dude, we're dead. Like, so let's just go get it in. We were ripping 6-foot bombs.
So you found out about 9/11, and you guys went and did ice luges.
Excuse to get high. beer really. Obviously,
playing beer pong in the woods.
I was doing great at that point in life.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it, and then it was just mayhem the whole day. Day was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts. So.
What about you?
I wasn't in school. I wasn't
either. No.
It was that I graduated.
Let me hit that vape.
I had graduated.
Bring back some emotions.
You all right?
Yeah, man. Sad day, dude. Sad day.
Yeah.
I was 19. I was not in high school. I was in a bad way. I think I was just not in the best of shape.
You're doing the voice thing again.
No, I
monologue, John.
This R&B voice. No, he's just.
I get bring it down.
Somber.
I got to get the mic
He's
down.
bringing the mood down.
Yeah, but it'd be one thing if you had the mic, so you can like come in close. But you got the mic here, so we got to project. That's right.
Bad day.
Reset.
No,
bad day for me. So bad.
You want me to tell the story or not?
That was bad shape.
Or you want to do it in my voice?
Motherfucking R. Kelly.
Bad day. Bad day. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just remember waking up and hearing about it. I had fallen asleep with one of those like radio stations on TV, kind of like the music. Remember, they had like the cable. You could go to like certain stations, like up in the thousands, and a radio station. And I had fallen asleep with one of those on, and almost I feel like I was dreaming about it because it was when like you're hearing something, and I woke up. I think just in time for the first tower to fall, I want to say. Mm-hmm. And then we, similar to Justin, I mean, life kind of carried on. I don't think we were like worried about any type of, extinction level event, but, we were definitely under the influence. Yeah. And I remember going to one of those like scenic overlooks in Highlands or Sandy Hook, Atlantic Highlands or Sandy Hook, and it was just
smog.
It was just black.
Yeah.
It was just black.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
And you could see that for like weeks. Mm-hmm. It was insane. Like, anytime you got like a decent look of the skyline, whether you were on like the turnpike or over there at one of the overlooks or whatever, the sky was black.
Yeah, I went into the city like I want to say like 3 or 4 days after it happened, maybe even sooner, to get weed, to pick up weed. So I had like
we're the worst.
A weed service, like a delivery service, like in
that
movie. It was called Sensi Seed, and you call them up and they come in your car.
I'm here to check some info.
I wanted to go in. Well, first of all, let me tell. Were you finished? Did you have more?
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Oh, okay. I woke up to my mom calling me. I had a banger hangover. I was sleeping on the couch. I think I was in William Patterson. That was 2001.
Yeah.
So I was sleeping. I slept home that night because I got fucking drunk.
Annihilated.
Woke up to my mom. I'm like, hello. And she's like, we're under attack. We're under attack. And I'm like, what is happening? I have no idea what's going on. She's like, turn the TV on or stay home. We're under attack. I turned the TV on. I think my memory is right. The first tower had been hit. And I turned the TV on and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm standing in front of the TV and I think the second plane hit. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And then I remember watching the tower collapse, which was bonkers.
Tell me you didn't think like 3
Live
million
on television.
people died.
I didn't. You don't even know how to. I don't even remember how I comprehended. I'm standing in front of the TV like.
It's like, no, that didn't just happen.
And then like my friends started to come over to my house. I remember I was friends with this kid who was becoming a cop or just became a cop. He came to my house in like a bulletproof vest with his guns, and he's like, "I'm going to New York."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Bet, have fun, have a good time." I'm like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna shoot? You're gonna shoot buildings? What are you doing? And I guess he went out there. But I went to the city a couple days later to get weed. I forget. I can't like really remember the timeline, but I know it was so like an apocalyptic movie. Like there was nobody in the streets. There was no cars.
Like
I'm the
only
Legend. Yeah, like I Am Legend. The place was like fucking totally empty, like quiet, weird. But they still deliver. They're still delivering weed.
Motherfuckers
Came in these little cubes.
Motherfuckers need their chronic, bro.
Yeah, like Jack Herrera.
The airports were.
I was gonna say, it was probably a great time for weed dealers. It's probably everybody was just.
Everybody needed to smoke some pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my 9/11 story.
Sad day, man. So how are we gonna segue?
What was the segue out of that? I forgot. You had a good idea.
We were talking about our younger selves.
Oh yes. Did I oh my god. Let me set the stage. Let me set the stage.
Set the stage. Give me the vape.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're coming with right now.
So I came across an Instagram post from one of our athletes, right? And it was a picture of his younger self next to his bodybuilder self, right?
Okay.
On his birthday. And it was a long post, but it was basically him now giving advice to his younger self, you know, who was obviously like bullied and not in great shape and a little bit disconnected. And now he is 20, 30 years later, you know, close to becoming a professional bodybuilder, whatever. And I thought it would be hilarious. I can't take anything seriously.
This poor kid. This poor kid probably.
No. I'm not trying to. I'm not clowning on him. Oh, I'm not clowning on him.
Like this kid probably had such a wonderful, nice post, and you're just like, I can't take anything seriously.
No, it's Gabe. I love Gabe. It has nothing to do with making fun of him.
Okay.
But so much as what I thought was funny.
No.
Is if I were to make a post like that, I would definitely not take it.
His inability to be serious.
My inability to take anything seriously. Right. And it would be funny because my life was like my advice to my younger self.
Right.
Wouldn't be so. Don't worry, it gets better.
Right. Have you ever gotten advice from Scott?
No,
he's not loving and caring.
No. What do you mean?
No.
Give me some problems. I can help. I'm a problem solver. Don't give me that. Don't give me this like
Scott. Very rarely. I don't think I've ever gone to Scott for advice.
On purpose.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, listen, there's a select few that I go to, I think, for advice. I mean, I will shoot the shit with you, and I'll get
you know what you do is I'm going to find out about some shit, and then anyway, and you're like, I might as well get out in front of it and tell him.
Yeah.
You know? And then, like, it's not it's not like he's asking me, like, oh, I'm going through something, how do you feel about it? I'll just give him.
Yeah,
I'll be like, you're a fucking idiot, huh? Yeah,
basically, yeah.
Nice job, Reed. You know, that kind of stuff. What are you going to do about it?
Mm-hmm.
You going to cry about it? You should call your sponsor? You know, that kind of shit.
Never asked him for a shred of
advice
in my life.
Where the fuck did we find this kid, bro?
Driving a party bus.
Exactly.
Exactly. 80 miles an hour.
You know what?
Eaton Town.
It's fine, because he brings a lot of laughter and good to my
So I'm
life.
saying, like...
All right, so...
The point was that in his post, it was a serious post. I mean, it had some humor in it, but it was basically like, which is to be fair to him, is the whole the shadow, Carl Jung, getting in touch with your inner child as a form of therapy. It's all practical.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's not like
I go over with Dr. Cliff every 2 weeks.
That's what you're doing.
I've been doing that.
Yeah, you've been doing that. Playing with your inner child.
Yeah.
Kicking the soccer ball around.
Mommy issues.
Crying.
Validation issues.
Crying in your head. You guys are standing and facing each other crying.
Thanks, Scott. So, yeah, I hear you. All right. So you want to play off that.
I thought it would be funny. Maybe even a little therapeutic. If starting with you.
Okay.
Imagine you're looking at a picture of your younger you. When you were really hurting. when you're really just beat up, you know? You're not sure where you're going.
24 hours ago. But no, okay.
You're not sure what, you're at that stage in life, that awkward stage. Maybe puberty's just kicking in. You're looking crazy. Girls look pretty, they don't like you. What kind of advice are you giving to, 10, 12, 13?
I'm going to kick it off. I mean, Jump Street, I'd probably be too stubborn to listen to all of my advice.
So you're talking about the little you
little me
being too stubborn to listen to the big you.
100%. Too stubborn. Justin knows better.
Let's just say he's open to it.
But he's open to it.
He can't talk because it's not real.
No,
you're in this exercise.
He's just a sad spirit.
It's just a picture. It's a sad spirit. Can't talk.
I'd tell him to fucking buy Apple. That's what I would tell him. Buy Apple stock.
Giants over the Patriots.
Yeah, man. Like that book in Back to the Future.
Bitcoin, you dumb fuck.
In the most non-serious but serious way, I think what I would tell myself is like, don't take your life and don't take anything too serious. Because it's all bullshit anyway. It's all like what we make it out to be. Don't care about validation and making other people fucking, care about what you think. And the reason why I think I say that is it stems from like social media, and like I never was a social media guy until we like opened this business, and now I see it every now and then, and it's like to see what people do on there.
No, just to cut you off. The younger you right now, he doesn't know social media. He doesn't know what you're doing right now. You're confusing him. He's getting boners at awkward times. You just told him not to care about what people think of you, and he's looking at you like, who the fuck are you? What do you mean?
I'm the fucking older you. I don't know. Like,
I'm crying in the bathroom in recess. And you're telling me not to care about what people think. What kind of advice is this?
He's crying in the people. I mean, I was crying in the bathroom at recess because I was getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? So
you're a rapper. Look in the mirror. You're a rapper.
I would tell him to skip the rapping.
Yeah.
Skip the rapping.
Skip the rapping?
Get right to CrossFit.
That was my...
Start working out.
Start training right
now.
That
would be start... listen, obviously, one would be start working out.
Hit the Rogaine now.
Nah, I mean, I accepted the baldness.
You don't think you could have done about it?
Nah, dude, it's in the genes, bro.
There's
in the genes.
Nooch is bald?
Nooch is bald as shit.
Is he?
Both grandpas bald as shit. I was going
Mother's
bald.
father bald?
Mm-hmm. I was going bald at 19.
So you're telling him to bake it then?
I accepted it early. Oh, no, it was off.
When did you...
20.
20 years old?
20 years old. We started looking,
You got small ears. You're good to go. Like
I don't got Scott ears.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't tell him to go for the Rogaine. I would tell him to fucking eat meat and work out.
Eat meat and work out.
That's what I would tell him
All
to
right.
do. And not give a fuck what people say about you.
Okay. I like it.
That's what I would say. And buy Apple. You gotta buy Apple.
All right. I like it. I like you brought it home at the end there.
What do you now?
Yeah, it's a picture of little John. He's about to go to the Oregon Trail. He got caught with some ketamine in high school. And mom and dad said, you got to go.
Putting all your business on the streets.
Do ketamine.
That's big.
They would have been grateful if it was ketamine.
I don't think your life would have went where it went if it was
ketamine. I would have going to the Oregon Trail. I would.
How old are you?
I'm looking at pictures.
Where are you like the most fucked up? Like the most lost, goofiest?
Oh, man, like 17, 18, 19.
That's the you that needs the most advice.
Probably.
Because I need to talk to like 10-year-old me. I gotta get in the time machine.
You gotta go back.
I gotta go back.
I mean, my experiences at that age, I think, were... I don't think they've impacted me as much. I dealt with the same stuff I think that everybody dealt with, and it was kind of just... I think that kind of stuff is a rite of passage. I mean, I was bullied. I bullied people. You know, I mean, it was just, it was two sides to the sword, you know. But when I got into those older years where I kind of started absorbing all the information around me from really poor sources and thought I knew everything, you know, again, we were talking about like pictures before, and I'm imagining a couple like photographs in my head, and off the rip, like, stop dressing like an idiot. You look stupid.
Well, everybody.
You look stupid.
And that Eminem album came out.
Yeah.
And it was,
stop bleaching your hair.
You bleach your hair?
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
You needed us to tell you that.
Ass?
You couldn't have guessed. Wearing fucking...
Like frosted tips?
Yeah, I would bet
yeah.
$1,000 that he had a Stoozy Joker hat. Like one of the ones that like you was snowboarding,
No,
like the clown jester.
No, I didn't. I was a visor guy. I went through a serious, like, raver phase. That's all I could do.
Did you have like the pants with the
parachute pants?
The fluffy shit?
Yeah, stop wearing parachute pants. You're not jumping out of a plane.
Fucking frosted tips like Sugar
Stop
Ray
going-
almost?
No, I had it more of like a
You went
buzz.
like blonde, like
Like a
like a
buzz.
tennis ball, like Eminem,
Yeah.
like Eminem's first fucking video.
Glad I went bald. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did any of that.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? Like, what are you
I'm
telling
telling them to stop dressing like an idiot.
Stop dressing like an idiot.
Stop doing drugs. Maybe your skin will clear up.
Turns-
That would have been a good one.
Stop
too.
smoking cigarettes.
yeah, vape. Yeah,
Vape, right?
Get in the gym.
Get in the
Start
gym.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, right. That's another thing that I think would have liked to have started much earlier in life, and I think I would have enjoyed it more. My body would have been able to endure it better.
yeah.
And it would have helped with, the confidence piece that, but like I said, I wasn't even ready for physical activity, let alone combat at that time. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, stop cutting your hair.
Stop doing it. Don't do Afrin.
Don't do Afrin.
Don't get
Involved in
Afrin.
Afrin.
Yeah.
That is
Slippery slope.
A slippery cliff.
Yeah.
Not even a slope.
That's a couple good things.
There's a couple, yeah.
That's good.
That's the solid. I think it would basically, and
Stop acting like an idiot.
stop, just grow up.
Don't be an idiot.
Just stop.
Try
I
to
don't
grow
even
up.
want to use the words that I want to call myself.
Yeah.
Everything my parents said was actually correct. Turns out that the only people that did have beepers were doctors and drug dealers. And I insisted I needed one. It turns out I was going to the raves for the drugs and not the music.
Not the music. You weren't a big music fan. You were a
Yeah.
drug fan. Yeah.
You were glow sticked up.
Oh yeah, I
were
went
doing
through
the
a
whole-
phase.
Do you ever once in a while?
Man, Paul Oakenfold and fucking
Yeah.
No, we
Frankie
did.
Bones?
Frankie
Dyke.
Bones. There was a Frankie Bones era. And I was more of like a drum and bass, like a Diesel
Do you
Boy.
ever once in a while in the bathroom when nobody's looking, like stuck doing the fucking...
Get the cell phone lights out. And
Yeah, if you get a whiff of Vake's vapor rub and you start to fucking...
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, that's
The
not bad, though.
visors, the
That's, but you're like 18 at this time?
this is probably 16 and 19, I would say. We could pop some pictures up. I was rough looking.
Save your money.
Save your money. Tell that to myself yesterday.
Money.
I'm trying to get that through his head now. 10-year-old Scott.
We're going back, huh? We're going like 1990.
I mean,
We were like older.
yeah,
I'm
you have
telling
to get into the darkness. Picture in your mind. It's going to be on the screen. Porky, like little doughboy. My mom cut my hair, so my hair was crazy. Braces, right? I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
She was
raised by a woman, feminist. She's very anti-masculine. There's a picture that my sister has that, like, I believe, I swear to God, I remember it being taken. And that poor kid, that fucking poor kid, man, he had it rough. That's my first day of class. Don't fart. Oh, you did. Oh, looks like you did. Just
Thanks,
here.
Mom.
And they would call me Orange Peel because I was from West Orange. Now, in high, I would like to say to him, younger me, like, that's not funny. It's not even a good joke.
Yeah.
But it was brutal.
Yeah.
I don't know why they called me.
Broke.
I'm like, and like I didn't have a comeback for it. Like it was just like, hey, what's the fucking, look at this fucking orange peel, and then like that shit hurt. Like,
Oh man,
fat. Grow up. Cry in the shower. Don't cry in front of
Grow up,
anybody.
idiot.
Stop crying in front of people. Cry in the shower.
This poor kid. I have like a lot of empathy for him.
Your
now,
your mom's gonna feed you fucking estrogen and soy, and she's wrong. Okay, tofu isn't good for you. It's gonna give you little boy titties, and everyone's gonna make fun of you for them. Start trend, bro. And bro, you're gonna do prison time. All right, you're going to prison. It gets worse, believe it or not. Younger Scott, you know how you feel right now. It gets worse. All right, but all of a sudden I was big. All of a sudden I was like a football player. Grew up. I started fighting people and winning fights.
No wonder why.
What do you mean? Why?
This is where the aggression comes from.
Well, the rage.
Freud would be like he's fighting his younger self.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's
it's
really what it is.
All right. So what was the other part?
I think
How
that
do we
was it.
transition?
Well, that was it.
No, that's not true. We have to set the stage for the next podcast.
All right.
Now you're free to duck out of this conversation. You're free to duck out of this conversation. Or did you tell him in the postscript?
I didn't have anything, no.
You didn't tell him? Okay. So here's what we're going to do.
I'm fucking sweating. I'm nervous to hear this. I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Now, everybody in this room has heard of sexual kung fu. All right? And you got a little upset. You got deflated. I want you to bring it back home for a second, all right? Trust Big
He's
Brother.
like Cliff.
He's nothing like Cliff.
So, I don't know who that is. I
That's
don't know
my therapist.
I'm a lot like Cliff. I feel like.
Yeah. No wonder why I'm doing so well.
All right. So for the people at home, I'm proposing. Okay, it's entirely up to you. That we try for 2 weeks the principles of sexual kung fu. Now, I'm sure that you don't really remember what it's about.
No.
So I'm going to read them out loud.
Okay.
Okay. You can ask questions. This is you're doing 20, right? You're like getting up in the morning.
Not every morning, but I am.
You're trying to do meditation and stuff.
Okay,
so let's call this the meditation phase. So for the people at home who have no idea what this is, I'm going to read the tenets of sexual kung fu because everybody's going to think in their minds that this has something to do with sex. It has nothing to do with sex. Just want to be clear.
Okay.
Doesn't have anything to do with sex. Okay. So the idea is every day for 20 minutes at least, in lieu of whatever freaky meditation you were doing prior, we're going to do the principles of a philosophy called sexual kung fu. Comes from Taoism.
Okay.
It's legit, but it's a little weird. It's all tied into the sun your balls, eat raw meat, primal. It kind of has to do with that kind of stuff. Okay.
Sun your balls.
Sexual kung fu, the ancient art of sexual mastery. A lot of people ask, what is sexual kung fu? I'm asking, you're asking. We're going to find out right now, guys. Sexual energy is power and can be used to unlock higher doors of creation when used correctly. The Taoists, an ancient religion, actually advised against male ejaculation too frequently as it released sexual chi out of the body. I don't know how I feel about that sentence in general, but okay. This suggests here at 20 years old, you should ejaculate every 4 days. 30 years old, ejaculate every 8 days. 40 years old, ejaculate every 20 days. Now, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to figure it out. I don't think they mean sex. I think they mean fapping. Right. So
And people don't know what that means.
I don't fap, so that doesn't bother me.
Do you know what? I don't know if people know what that is.
Self-pleasure.
Okay.
They didn't suggest that you shouldn't have sex. Instead, they taught men how to harness the sexual chi and redirect it higher towards their brain. So right now, your sexual chi is low in your base chakra, spinning around your butt chakra. The idea is to get it up into your crown chakra or some shit. I might be mixing religions, but okay. Number 1, testicle breathing.
You said testicle breathing?
Testicle breathing. Let me explain.
Okay.
The body processes several diaphragms. I didn't know that. I thought there was only one.
I thought so too.
Well, I mean, I guess your voice is a diaphragm. Whatever. Most people know the main one around the stomach, but lesser known as the pelvic diaphragm. To cultivate your sexual chi, you must be able to use this properly, as it is the center of real deep breathing. Taoists believe the scrotum is actually the lowest diaphragm. Bet you didn't know that. This exercise can flood the region with energy, tightening it almost immediately. It is the factory that produces your male hormones, so directing energy there is tremendously beneficial. This is our fake way of tying this into fitness and what we do, because this is about male testosterone, sex hormones, blah blah blah. We have to like try to make this into some sort of nutrition show. All right, here's how you do the first one. You guys writing this down? I'm gonna have the screenshot that says you have to do this tomorrow morning. All right, alone, preferably. You have to do it. 1, sit on the edge of a chair with your feet flat on the floor, like you're doing now. Wear loose pants. Don't want to be naked in a cold room. So you could be naked, but you don't want to be chilly, you know? Focus your attention on the scrotes between your two. Focus your attention on the scrotum between your two testicles.
There's no way they call it the scrotes.
I said the scrotes. So let's try to change it up. So focus your attention on the scrotes between the two testicles and make sure to relax. That's the important part. You got to relax. Number 2, inhale, pull the testicles up.
Hold on.
Right?
Hold on. So,
yeah, you got to... You know, come on, you know how to do the thing. Like a Kegel. Yeah. Inhale, pull the testicles up as long as you can, then exhale slowly and lower the testicles. It's like doing a rep, you know? Like doing a bicep curl with your fucking scrot. All right? As you inhale, think of breathing going down into your testes and filling them with air and energy. Repeat this 9 times for 1 set. Do 3 to 6 sets. This should be right up your alley, bro. You're doing sets all day.
So he loves training.
He loves training. You're training your scrotes with goats.
They're going to be super shredded.
You're going to be shredded. They probably are after all the tests you take. Repeat 9 times for 1 set. Do this 3 to 6 sets. Over time, you'll actually observe the rise and fall of the testes, and the lower abdomen will begin to move less. That's number 1. That's the first part.
It's the first exercise.
First exercise.
How many exercises are there?
Oh, I'm getting to. Next, scrotal compression exercise. This exercise can increase energy to the scrotum. Who doesn't want that? Who wants more energy in their balls?
I hope my mom isn't going to watch this segment.
She is.
She is. Sit on the edge of your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Inhale through your nostrils into your throat. From there, swallow your air down to the solar plexus, halfway between your heart and your belly button. Imagine the air as a ball. Roll it down to your belly button, then your pelvis, then your scrotum. Then your scrotum. Do this with your attention. Hold it there for 40 seconds, and then exhale and relax completely.
Wow, we're holding our breath for 40 seconds.
You're taking a big
so I'm holding my breath.
You don't have to
in
hold
my
your
balls for 40 seconds.
You don't have to hold.
I'm
You have
give
to
myself a hernia.
No, listen.
John's gonna go to the hospital.
Listen, don't blow a gasket on this whole thing. Don't. You already got a little hernia problem. The idea is you're not holding your breath so much as taking a deep breath. Imagine like you're rolling the ball and rolling the air like a ball. Mm-hmm. You're pushing it down through your body into your scrotum, holding it there, tense up, and then
40 seconds later, blow it out.
Imagine like rolling it out.
Back out.
You're rolling it in, rolling it out. Okay? We're moving along. Power lock. This exercise is the key to sealing your semen. All right? Mm-hmm. I'm sure you were asking about this the other day. You called me up. You said, "What's the key to sealing your semen?"
Yeah, that's what I did.
So we're going to talk about it on the podcast.
That was exactly what I did. You're right. That's how our conversation went.
It is working up to what Taoists call the big draw, which I'm pretty sure means
a lot.
A lot, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want that? They sell pills for it.
Peter North.
Peter North. That's right. You're sick, dude.
Yeah.
You're sick, dude. This exercise used alone. This exercise is used alone. The idea during this exercise is that you arouse and warm the sexual energy and explode it higher towards your brain and out of your body. Okay? So we're going to get some key points here. Sit in the same position.
Are you taking this all in?
I'm going to send you screenshots. Don't worry. Sit in the same position as testicle breathing. Arouse yourself to 90%. You know, come on. It's not.
No such thing as 100%.
Yes, no such thing as 90%. Oh, this is key. Arouse yourself to 90% of the way to orgasmic ejaculation. That's a little different. That's a little like edging. Okay, so That's different. Not 90. No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm saying it. You're not even going. Nobody cares. And nobody gets this far. It's like 15% of our viewership gets this far. Inhale deeply.
Just your parents.
Only your mom and dad. Inhale deeply through the nose. Clench both fists. Claw your feet down. Clench your jaw. Tighten the back of your neck. And press your tongue firmly against the roof of your mouth. Inhale one more time, tightening your perineum and anus region. Justin. Tighten it.
Justin.
John.
Okay.
Your anus region.
All I caught was breathing through your nose, so I'm going to have to have my afferent for this.
Okay. Feel yourself pulling energy from the penis to the perineum, which I think is your taint. Hold your breath slowly. Count to 9. The 9 is a very important number, and this whole thing is very Taoist. And count slowly to 9 with everything flexed. Exhale and let go. Do this 9 times until you lose your erection, and counts as 1 set. Do it 3 times. Okay? And we're going to do this. Just Carnivore Aurelius, the guy who wrote this. This is actually based on some Taoist philosophy. Carnivore Aurelius is the son of Marcus Aurelius. He's used a combination of beef liver, red light therapy, and sunning his balls to live thousands of years to speak to you today. So you should give him a follow on Twitter.
Thanks. I do.
I've been following. I'm a big fan. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. We got 2 weeks of the podcast. Now it's totally up to you, but you're going to try it for 2 weeks. You don't have to get into any kind of detail or anything like that. Instead of your normal meditation or whatever yoga you're doing, Pilates, substitute this out. And then tell people maybe it's life changing, maybe it was nothing at all.
Sure.
But we want to promote
health and wellness.
Health and wellness here. You know, selling supplements, going to the gym, sunning your balls, and
honing in on
your
scrotes,
on your scrotum and goats. That's it, right? You gonna do it? You guys gonna do it? Do we agree?
I'll let you know how it goes. All right.
Give it a shot.
Permission slip.
Sorry, Mom.
Are we gonna actually do it?
I mean, I'm gonna look into it more.
You're gonna look into it more. Then, if we're gonna come back, we're gonna give a synopsis. You don't have to get into detail. You don't have to talk about activities. You don't have to talk about any activities.
I find the rolling the breath fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's more of just a mental exercise. Do you have any questions? I
don't. I have a lot of questions about you, but none of this is specific. I think that this all ties into
like Scott's 10-year-old Scott. that fucking
what
Bane.
What the fuck?
That fucking Bane that was born in the dark. Yeah, we'll try it out. I'll give you the cliff notes in 2 weeks. I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, well then that's the podcast.
Thanks, guys.
We're living on a cliffhanger. People are going to be back. They're going to want to know about your perineum.
Yeah, it's called teasing them.
We'll drop a little tease.
Yeah.
You guys got anything to plug? You got any kind of membership discounts?
No, we're going to be having a shirt coming out for breast cancer awareness, right?
Jesus Christ. That's 9/11 posts and breast cancer.
We're going to cut that.
We're going to cut that.
What kind of surprise is that going to be?
Everybody knows what breast cancer is.
I know.
We're going to do a photo shoot.
I know, but everybody knows it's breast cancer.
But you don't have to tell them that we're coming out with something.
I mean, it's not like they're going to guess that it's pink.
Cut it out then. John wants it to be.
It's supposed to be a
surprise. John wants it to be a
surprise.
That's
like
it.
when your apparel is a surprise.
I'm doing an anime t-shirt.
An anime t-shirt, huh?
Yeah,
it's going to be a huge hit.
I'm telling you.
A lot of kids love
a lot of anime.
I'm doing it in the Japanese letters, the subtitle. I'm going to do a whole video on anime bodybuilding crossover.
Yeah, just talk about that. Don't talk about ours. John wants it to be a surprise.
Well, I can't. The whole transition of how I brought it up was.
All right, so we're going to just ixnay it all.
I think we should just keep. I mean,
John, no, I don't want to do it. No, John will get mad. I don't want John mad.
Did you see the last video? He's visibly angry. I thought I cut it out. I completely fucked up the editing.
You did a good job.
No, I thought I cut out the part where he was visibly mad at me.
I just want him to be happy.
So do I. So what we'll do is we'll watch the end and we get the...
No, it's the thumbs down already. I know. The way he looked at me was like...
No, it totally depends. It totally depends on if he looks...
If he looks okay.
This voice
no, because it was sloppy. I mean, I wish we could have brought it up better if we were going to talk about it because we haven't made a decision on what it...
That's your job.
I'm going to guess. I'm just going to go out on a limb. Tell me if I'm wrong. Black shirt, pink P.
No, I want to do something different.
Pink shirt.
We want to do something different.
We want to do something different.
Pink shirt.
No, I don't know.
That's what I mean. They're not even going to know. They're
know.
just going to know that it's an awareness. You should do the P like the ribbon.
I'm going to contact the graphic designers at Dogwig. Have a secret meeting with them.
Have a secret meeting. Well, the artist is tied up right now with my shit. All right, so that's it. It was a great episode. I really think it might be kick ass.
Yeah. All right, have a good
You're
2 weeks, guys.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, we're gonna make a great. Oh
Drink all over the floor.
Drink on the floor.
Oh, we're good. It didn't even open.
How about that?
That's gonna be the opener. Come on, please don't fail me now.